What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name is AJ Gels. How y'all doing? I am alive. This is the first day in a long while that I really feel I can say that. If you caught the first couple videos of my Halo Infinite LP, which, by the way, is shameless self-plug, go check it out. Interesting so far. Haven't played any further than the 2 parts I've already uploaded, but I'm curious to get back to it. I wasn't feeling too hot on that day. I picked up some sort of stomach bug. Really, my whole family did, but I kind of got the worst of it. I spent the last, 4 or 5 days with a fever / not being able to leave the bathroom for various activities. I will leave it at that because those activities are very, very unpleasant. Either way, we're back with back with Far Cry 6.
I got a problem, Garia. Fucking Palo says finding a way off Yara is priority #1. He wants to run while we got real problems. I heard our friend Matias is locked up in Marquesa's True Yaren Academy. He's a doctor, but they took his fucking license for helping us out. It's like it's a crime to help anyone who's not a true Yaren. And now they're going to fry his brain till he's dry humping Castillo. I would know. They tried that brainwashing shit on me. Palo won't risk saving Matias until the heat dies down, but you're up for it, right?
Okay, you're gonna have to not talk anywhere near as fast because I do not know what's going on.
Matias is a fucking saint. Don't let Marquesa break him.
Though maybe that's because this game's story has lost me a long time ago. Not lost me because it's so complex and weird. Lost me because I just kind of stopped giving a shit. In all honesty, look, this game, I've been giving a lot of shit to this game's story. Now, would I call this story bad? Yeah. But I mean, is it bad because it's, structured so poorly? Well, I would argue, yeah. How to put this, but I would put those things as a subjective, this is my issue with it. I don't like the story because XYZ. I know there are tons of people out there who want to say, no, there's, criticism is purely objective. It's not subjective. And then there are people say it's all subjective. I'm somewhere in the middle where I think there's objective and subjective factors. It's a whole fucking thing. Basically, what I'm saying is, I wouldn't call this story bad. I don't like it. I don't think it's great. I think it's meh at best.
Better watch myself here.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I got a deagle, by the way. I don't know what point I'm trying to get at. I'm basically trying to say, I don't want to act like I'm giving this game too much shit, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it works. I don't think it's any worse than Far Cry. Well, no, it's not worse than Far Cry 5. It's a step up. It's not a high bar, but it's a step up. But it's a Far Cry. It's a bad pun. From what this series used to be. That's how I'll put it. And I guess while I'm at it, seeing that I've not been having a lot of fun with this game, basically any yarn story or convoy or pretty much anything that's on a main story mission at this point, I'm not doing on camera, just because, look, I'm not having enough fun with this game to play all the side stuff. At this point, I'm in let's wrap this shit up mode. So that's what we're doing. Though I did get an interesting question on. Oh, I'll let this play.
Looks like the inmates took over.
Fuck yes, should make this easy.
No, listen to me. The army is here. There's going to be a fight.
Then get in there and get Matias out before the army storms the place. That's what guerrillas are about and shit.
Okay, as I was about to say, I had somebody ask me a question on the Halo series, if I'm just not ever going to upload any, like, news content or anything anymore, which...
Keep your hands up your asses and fuck off!
Boom. Which is kind of something I've been wanting to talk about, especially with the fact that while I was sick, the Game Awards happened. So, you know, I responded to his comments, but I figured, you know what, you guys probably deserve, or if anybody's interested, I should probably make a response to that, or a more public response to that than a comment. As of now, I am planning on bringing back news content on the channel.
Be smart and leave!
Trying to think
We would rather die fighting!
trying to think of a good way through this, but I'm quickly losing my interest.
The true Jaren Academy is government property. Come out and we promise not to hurt you.
I want to talk to Maria Marquesa! And she has to be naked!
Oh wait. Really? I just drop in on top of you and you don't start filling me with lead? Yeah, maybe I'm with the army. You don't know that. I didn't realize I was on like an overhang. I thought I was already on that balcony. Jesus Christ, sorry, I got distracted with what I was going to be talking about. News content on the channel. I plan on bringing it back next year. Are
you Matias? You don't look like a doctor.
What is it, the shitty haircut?
These scrubs don't scream physician to you?
Talia sent me to break you out.
Fantastic. One problem? If I let go of this artery, he dies. I need a trauma kit. Guards keep the supplies locked in the pharmacy in the other building.
I'll go get it.
Rapido, por favor!
Shouldn't you have kept both hands on that, not just one? I'm not a doctor, but just saying. This music is really, really irritating me. But yeah, as I was saying, I am planning on bringing back news content next year. I know that sounds... to me, that makes it sound like I'm saying, oh, it's going to be a while. I mean, really, that's half a month. I'm not exactly sure when next year I'm going to start it back up. Maybe when something interesting really kind of grabs my attention or whatever. But just with everything that's been going on this year, I know COVID is not necessarily a new situation, but it's just something about this year really got to me, and I just kind of got burnt out on news and just kind of lost my interest. So, you know, it mixed that with the fact that I think the trade shows and all the presentations and everything just weren't really fun anymore. I really kind of stopped covering news this year. So, but I am planning on bringing it back next year. Kind of with the Game Awards. If I see any interesting trailers, I'll talk about stuff, but I've really not been hearing a lot of super interesting stuff out of the Game Awards this year. So, meh.
There's a flamethrower.
You know, it's kind of one of those. I'm just thinking of taking this year as one of those. It was just it's a weird year. Let's just move on.
Cover more ground!
How about I drop my deagle? I think that's all the... There we go. Gotcha. I think that was all the housekeeping stuff I wanted to talk about. And I feel like there's one other thing I wanted to say.
Hey, Matias, I got your kit.
Get back fast. Soldados are at our door.
I can't remember. Oh.
Guerrilla, where's that kid?
I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, well I guess it's not necessarily housekeeping stuff for the channel, it was about the series. It was something else about this game that's really kind of bugging the shit out of me. I hate the fact that you don't have to enter the other regions in this game for you to start getting the call that, hey, there's hey, you're near this area, or you're in this region, and we're gonna start the next start the next main mission or whatever. I really hate those proximity-based sort of calls, especially when I'm doing YouTube and everything. I know it's more of a specific thing to me because I'm doing YouTube, but I was just kind of running around doing a side thing, and it pops up saying, hey, Danny, you're close to this region, and that's where this whole next section of the game takes place. Alright, put out the fire. Seriously, this is a really shitty barricade. Especially because, the army really didn't try to take this place back. Come on, I know there's a way in. Or, hell, all they had to do was come back here, up this ladder, and jump across, but still, I stand by my statement.
The drama kid.
Gracias. I need to stabilize him, Danny. Keep the soldados off my back.
Nobody gets close. Nadie.
So yeah, like I was saying, I'm not a fan of how the proximity for some of these missions work. It's like I haven't entered the new region. Don't start up the phone call for, hey, you're near this area. I'm like, yeah, I'm near it, but leave me alone. Good job, Boom Boom.
Matias, are you done?
I need more time.
Shit. We're pushing it here.
What? You want to switch?
Sure. Because you want to know what I would do? I'd just shoot him. Or no matter what, come on, Danny. Really, we're not taking that much. We're not taking that much heavy fire.
Que no tanto, yo no vivo del canto, por lo tanto, te puede sonar loco, pero pienso en rap desde que me levanto. Mi billetera está como la cotación en blanco. Una prostituta no me va a pagar la entrada. Escúchame decir que las putas no valen nada. Tampoco creo que a mi peña va a ir un chulo. Oírme decir que hombres como él venden su culo. Yo soy la voz del preso de Mike.
Ah, come on, I know there's one of you. There you are.
They blew up the front barricade. Soy la voz de la justicia en contra de la policía. Conmigo no se tiren que es por gusto. El rap que yo fabrico es sin violencia, pero el lenguaje de adulto. Si la belleza interna vale entonces, mi rima ganaría más fácil en la belleza latina. Ya nadie escribe lo que siente, todos quieren estar pegados. Cuando comparo tu comercial contra mi underground, es comparar a Newton con un síndrome de Down.
See, even those healing animations to me feel just not as it feels like a caricature of what the series used to do. Yeah, I remember the first time running as Jason Brody, running through the jungle, being chased by Voss's men, pulling bullets out of your arm and shit like that.
Matias, I took care of those soldados.
And I took care of my patient. Come see me.
You did good,
Danny from Libertad. You've done this before, no painkillers?
Give me a hand. Only true Yarans get proper medical care. The rest get me. When I did Paolo's top surgery, there was no anesthetic. Black market hookup fell through. Even then, Paolo didn't blink.
Shit.
Welcome to Castillo's paradise. Tell those lovebirds I'll help after I scrape up some antibiotics for a friend. You will live. Thanks to you.
Boom, boom. Over here. Dalia, I got Matias out.
Gracia. And Paolo will thank you when he finds out. Danny, you're one of the good ones.
Plenty of good ones in Libertad, you know. I think you'd fit right in.
Okay, slow down, Danny. If we break more chains, show Marquesa and Castillo that they can't keep us down, maybe I'll consider Libertad. Maybe.
I mean, how exactly? I mean, they're not soldiers. We're not getting the more, at least the Monteros had, ranchers and people who knew how to use a gun, people who could be kind of trained up into a militia. These are just a bunch of, the couple here, Paolo and what's-her-face, Talia. Mate, is it Talia? I don't fucking know. These two. Really? What military training do they have? Aren't they part of some rap group or something?
What did you find for me?
I was talking with, I want to say it was Brian Gade a couple of videos ago, and he said he doesn't really understand what this group was supposed to do, because the Monteros are kind of the people, get support of the regular people, the ranchers who control the Vivero farms. Then you had the El Tigre, and I believe his name's El Tigre. I know that sounds really, it is El Tigre. That just sounds really stereotypical. It couldn't have come up with something better. These old school guerrilla fighters and everything, these old school military types. And then you have just these people who are a part of a rap band. Really? That's gonna, we aren't even bringing in underground DJs or something like that who have brought things who are bringing a groundswell of emotion from the people. What was his name? DJ, was it Robbie Raja? Was that the DJ in Far Cry 4? Him? Okay, that one made sense. Kind of teaming up with that guy.
Checkpoint. Got to behave. Smart dog.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't do any of this stuff on camera, but it was right here, and I was kind of ranting.
Mierda.
Yeah, with whatever I was saying, I just think that this group is really kind of pointless in the grand scheme of things.
Danny, the army puts up a checkpoint, we knock it down. Got one nearby for you if you got the time.
Gracias, gracias.
Yeah, this group is just kind of pointless in the pointless if you're trying to start some sort of revolution. Like I said, if you're some sort of underground, run some sort of like underground radio show that you're talking to the people and you can help, facilitate, guerrilla attacks or something like that. Okay, that makes sense. But instead, these are just they're performers. I get it. They're fighting against a portion of Castillo's regime. I get it, but it just doesn't work to me. It's almost like a reskinned version of what they did in Far Cry 5 with all the members of the cult. I think one of them was like a PR side of the cult. It's just here are three heads of the company. So, take them out and then you can get at the head boss guy. I mean, really, it's just it's a dumbed down version of what they did in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Even though I think Wildlands, I will always say I thought Wildlands was probably one of the best games from Ubisoft in a while. But whatever. I don't have some nice way to come back from that cut or some funny joke or something. All I know is I'm about to be very sad because I gotta talk to this Bicho guy. So I'm about to be put onto another pointless quest, aren't I?
So I'm a badass radio DJ.
Are you?
Okay, that's a lie. But you inspired me, Danny, with your guerrilla-ness.
I hate you.
I dream of my sexy voice, Maximus Matanza's music, and Libertad's message all over the airwaves. I call it Radio Libertad. I dream
How original.
spraying a logo all over Maria Marquez's shitty propaganda. Here's spray paint and some bombs I made to make handing out flyers go way faster, okay? Counter propaganda right into the machine. I got chills. You feel it? Down there? No, it's just me. Oh, okay, cool. Yes!
I don't get why he's necessary. I'm gonna say it. I don't get why this band is necessary. Because, we have shown how resourceful and how good at his job Danny is. Why can't I just break into, or, just do the one-man army thing, shoot my way through, come on, brain, through Castillo's palace and just kill him and be done with it?
Hola. Hey.
I get it. The whole thing, it's the army, and how are they gonna take the country after that? And there's gonna be all this, I don't know. Yeah, you can make some in-world arguments, but really, with the skills Danny has shown in this game, what's actually stopping us? It's like, what stopped Jason Brody from immediately going after Voss in 3? Well, lack of resources, lack of skills that we actually saw through the narrative, which is, again, what made not only the RPG system in Far Cry 3 my biggest staying point and what I have harped about on that game forever, is what makes it so good. I just fell off that bridge, didn't I? Oh, yep, there's the nausea back. That escaped. Really? That killed me? Look, the point I'm trying to make is Ajay's fight against Pagan, Jason's fight against Voss and later Hoyt were told very well through the narrative, through the RPG systems, and everything made sense. Instead, in this game, what the hell does Libertad or any of these guys actually do? You know what I mean? Like, what are they? How? God damn it! This thing won't turn. Like, what exactly are these guys gonna do for us? You know, we're doing all the heavy lifting, is what I'm trying to get at. You know, we really don't need them. It was kind of like fighting the cult in 5. I mean, all the townspeople and everything just said, hey, deputy, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? All right, now it's time to go after the head of the head of this part of the organization, which you're also going to do. Great, we did it. We nothing, motherfuckers. I was the one who did everything. I mean, hell, really, Jason Brody's fight against Voss was very much a one-man army thing, but they kind of built him up as the warrior, as the oh god, what was the term for it? He was a Rocky Out warrior though, but I think that had some special name for it, for what exactly Jason was. But you know, at least there it made sense. The stuff you did with you were kind of the spearhead of the Golden Path in 4, but it at least made sense. You know, like the certain moves the army made and everything. It worked. With this game in 5, it doesn't. It just feels like we're fighting a one-man battle against an army, but we're being told we have the support of this guerrilla network. Do we? Because again, it just sounds like we're doing all the work.
Oye, bicho, I'm at segunda.
About fucking time! You're slower than my shits after I ate too many plátanos!
Gross.
Swear to God, bicho.
What you waiting for? Spray the posters, plant the bombs, get the fucking word out! Radio Libertad is waiting to be born! Córrele! Chop chop!
How about you get your fat ass out here and do this? I'm actually getting a little pissed now.
Looks good.
I mean, it's like I said. What the fuck are they doing? And what the fuck good is any of this? This is busy work.
Good spot for
to the.
Oh. What could go wrong?
I know. I keep saying the same thing, man, but it's really starting to piss me off. Okay, where are we supposed to plant this bomb or whatever? Oh my god, just tell me where the hell you want it, game. This is... And I get it. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't thing of... Oh, well, but if we just tell you where to plant it, then people are going to say, oh, we're just hand-holding. Okay, but if you want to hand-hold to make your busy work move the fuck along, I'm okay with that.
I better get back to my graffiti. Just throwing out some trash.
Oh, okay. Danny, we're kind of in here, guns blazing. Let's not.
Bombs away. Oh shit!
I bet you the developers thought they were really clever with that.
I think I might have a career here. Looking good now.
I mean, next question. Well, no, I'm not going to stop this rant.
Pretty good so far. Nice logo.
Gracias. Just keep those edges clean, okay?
I got it, bicho.
Like, keep your wrist loose, okay? Smooth strokes.
I got it. Cojones.
Love you.
I fucking hate you. But why the hell
Okay.
are we doing this? How about we just figure out where this lady who runs the propaganda for Castillo, how about we just figure out where she is, go there, and shoot her in the face?
Por favor, remain indoors until 6 a.m. If you require immediate assistance, call emergency services.
I mean, am I the only one who thinks that that's just the easiest plan? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Instead, we're doing this whole Hearts and Minds campaign for some reason. When, frankly, we could do this Hearts and Minds campaign after we kill the lady. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had issues with the Monteros chunk of the story, but at least theirs moved along with some... what's the term? Some respect for my time.
To be a true Yara is to understand you may be surrounded by 1,000 lies, but you need only one truth. 1,000 false voices may scream for your attention, but there is only one voice that will give you the honesty you crave. Mine.
Keeping those wrists loose.
One future and one president to lead us to paradise.
Alright, that's another one. There we go.
I'm good. One more. Curfew. Report them to the PDP immediately. Gracias.
Check that one out. Bicho, I'm done.
No, man. You're not done. Are you ready for the next step?
I'm ready.
Okay,
Really?
So Maria's on her way. There's a banner she's gonna unveil on live TV, and you are gonna swap it out for our banner instead.
Oh, I am I?
It's high up, but you can get there, right? You think Clara's gonna like it? Yeah, go team!
I'm into it. Go team.
Danny, stop acting like this guy's plan makes any sort of sense. I mean, because if we were going to do this, we should have done this in a we can't kill anyone and we have to remain stealth and all that stuff, because we've killed a whole bunch of soldiers. Wouldn't they, and tag the place and everything? Wouldn't they check that banner before they unveil it? Or, think, huh, something might have happened here.
How can you be expected to cope with the lies of your alliance?
Or also, how about you give me this mission in the first place instead of just saying, we're not done.
I can now add vandalism to my list of capital offenses.
More like the
That's
list of shit that
yeah,
makes
whatever.
you fucking badass. Come meet me at the gas station outside town. Correle!
I was about to say, really? That's a capital offense? And then I remembered we're in a dictatorship.
Mira, it's starting.
And now for a special announcement.
Hello, my beautiful foreign friends. Any questions before we begin?
Minister Marquesa, are you concerned that...
How do you respond to rumors that Diego Castillo is your son?
I don't. Diego Castillo is the first son of Yara and an example to all true Yarans. Now, it is my pleasure to unveil the construction of the Anton Castillo True Yaran Cultural Center. Bájenla inmediatamente. You see? This is the kind of cultural pollution we are fighting against. We just need to borrow your phones and your cameras.
Everyone in Yara saw that shit. Oh my God, Danny. We have so much to do. I'm blowing my own fucking mind.
Does anyone think that that guy has the technical know-how to run an underground radio operation? And not like underground in a, hey, I'm broadcasting out of my basement sort of situation. And underground as in...
Radio Libertad, baby!
Hey, you're on the air?
No, but we are so close I can taste it. Come to my ranch.
Why?
Because I'm there. Isn't that reason enough?
Reason enough to avoid it. But... this guy would actually be able to run an operation that if he gets found out, like his location, the army's gonna show up and shoot the shit out of him. Really? He thinks that's gonna... I don't think that for a second. I don't think he could pull that off for 2 goddamn seconds. Because I worked at a radio station. Granted, it was a student radio station, but still, you know, it was... You know, we did all the technical aspects of everything. We had, you know, people working on that and everything. You know, it was a legit radio station. You know, there's a lot of tech and a lot of work and a lot of things that can go wrong in just a normal operation, is what I'm trying to get at. And he's going to run an underground operation in under a dictatorship. Yeah. That we're also at war with. Yeah, that's gonna... Yeah, sure.
Good luck. Now, who we have here?
Yeah, it's like I said, I just don't get what the hell we're doing anymore. She was out in the open. I could have, instead of, you know, doing all this Radio Libertad stuff, I could have just hid myself in one of those buildings and shot her in the head, and we could have moved on. But yeah, whatever. My blood pressure's getting high now, guys. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Social media's in the description. Like, comment, not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gells, the Son of the Game channel. I'm out.